Hello. Good evening. Hope you're well. I'm doing just fine. Here. All right. I'm mumbling to myself. I apologize. Yeah. I hope you're well. I'm doing pretty good. I played this for far longer than I wanted to last night, so I started a little earlier tonight, hoping that if I do end up playing a similar amount of time, it doesn't hit me that bad. Imagine it won't. You never know. Like, I got to sleep just fine. It wasn't really a big deal. I just played for longer than I wanted to. That'll happen when you take down a behemoth in space, which was a super cool section of the game. I didn't really talk about it much as it was happening, but it was dope. It was really cool. So now we're in the post-pre, if you want to put it that way, and I do, of post-big mission, pre-next big mission. So you know what that means? Probably 2 hours of just mindless side content for the sake of I like playing the video game, even though the side content's not that great. So yeah, bear with me. Apologies, but also I'm not really that sorry. I trust you and your party gain the Dominion without further event. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets and put you in need of additional assistance, you'll find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on our usual rates. Reports from our brothers and sisters afield are all the same. These accursed skies cast not only a pall over the land, but over the hearts of her people, hearts already heavy from the fall of the Dominion and the destruction of Storm's final mother crystal. For now the realm endures, but with each new flood, do her few remaining children descend further into madness. The situation is, as ever, dire. Fresh wings shall find you on the new moon's turning. Until then, our watch continues. Word out of Twinside is that there's little left of the capital after the Mad Prince's royal tantrum. What of you and your others? Did you manage an escape before the city went tits up? I trust you did, but a Stolas might be good to set Elle's mind at ease. But is there more? No, there's not. Okay. Actually, I'm going to talk to Jill real fast.
It will take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion. But time is the one thing we always seem to lack.
So, here's the thing. If we look at my icons, there are space for 2 more. Shiva and Odin. And if Shiva is one of them, because I can't think of another icon or dominant that exists, unless there's like a second one, that means Jill probably has to die. Or come close to death. It's the only things that I can think of. Because Benedicta, dead. Sid, dead. Kupka, Dion, dead. So either, like, the thing is I sucked the power from Benedicta. She didn't die. She went a little crazy. She didn't die right away. She went mad with not having the ability. Sid died and gave me his abilities. He died. Kupka, I took his hands and then I took his powers, and he didn't die right away. He went a little crazy, but he didn't die right. So, and Dion was dying when I took the powers from him. He was going to die anyway. So, if this is Shiva's spot, as I presume it to be, there is little hope, and this is a positive interpretation of little hope. There's little hope that Jill will not die. She'll just become unable to assist me, but still alive. And I think that's a good outcome. It's not what this game's all about. This game is pretty, well, shit just happens, man. and it's never very good.
So, will it be?
Ooh. Rhinestoned light shard. Hell yeah.
No scratches, right?
It's better than the Excalibur? That's surprising. What it looked like, yo. Lingered there no warmth nor smoke, but in his light did burn both flesh and bone. Icon Mackie? Book of Days 218. Oh, it's a solid looking blade. I like that. Let's see what hunts we have, because I'm gonna do some hunts. Should pull up my hunts list so I don't have to fucking bother with it. Just get them done.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Essentially, I'm gonna try and do everything I can in the game until I get bored of doing it. Such is the way that I play the video games. Most of the time. Let's see. The last couple years I've had a couple games where I've been like, yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I'm going to continue to play it the way that I want, or to try and do everything. Let's see here. We'll go to 2020. There was Like a Dragon, Yakuza Like a Dragon, Yakuza 7, Like a Dragon 7, whatever. The one with Ichiban, the first one with Ichiban. I did practically everything in that game. And then that was really about it, to be honest, for a while. And then Neon White, I did everything I could in that. I think there's still a couple things that I haven't done in terms of like getting achievements. Scarlet Nexus, I 100% of that game. Played through it like 3 times. I really enjoyed that game. I tried playing it again on Xbox because it was on Game Pass, and yeah, I just didn't want to do it again. I did enough of it. It's a good game. Don't get me wrong, it's a good game, and I'm happy that I played through it, and I hope that they make another one, or at least something along the same lines. Something else recently. Octopath Traveler, I did a lot of the stuff. I didn't do the super boss. Octopath Traveler 2, I should say. Mario Wonder, I've done everything. I still have to beat the last level, but I've done everything in that. And yeah, in this game, like, there were some other ones too. Sea of Stars, I did practically everything I could in that. Trying to think if there's anything else that I haven't done that I want to do. And no, not really. You don't have anything for me, do you, Goot?
Anything catch your eye?
No. Okay, let me pull up my hunts list real fast. Let's find out where we need to go for the next one. Really, there's 32 of these bad. Oh god, there are 32 of these bad boys. I'm like a third of the way through them. Did that. I did this one. All right, 10 of Clubs is in Vamere in Dhalmekia. The closest thing is the Jaw. Oh, I have to do the story. All right, fine. Wait. Oh, I gotta talk to Otto.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
speak with Vivian and then Harpocrates. Vivian's right here, so we'll talk to her first.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Yeah, but why would we stop him when him invading means that his mother crystal is unattended to and we can destroy it? And then it won't matter. I still don't think destroying the mother crystals is something that we should be doing, but I mean, who am I to say what's good or bad?
Going purse weighing you down?
A little bit, actually.
It'd better all be here. You'll break your back stuffing all that in your satchel. You'll not find a better price than that.
Wait, what is this? Is it the easiest elixir to procure? No, but it is the last one you will ever need. Oh, well, hell yeah.
You're rubbing me blind.
It's a Phoenix
you know.
Down.
Come again.
I should probably not have bought that right now. I imagine I won't be able to refill that between now and the end of the game. It's probably the only one that I get. Oh well.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Please.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Or the god responsible.
He has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Oh. What level we at, buddy? We at 5 yet?
Good morrow to you, my friend. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Let's go.
Here is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Adamantite, one of the hardest known materials in the Twins. Seems of its ore have only been found in the far-flung reaches of Ash, which is where Waloed is. The forces of first Veldermark, then Waloed, often warred with the orcs who claimed the lands as their own, though the metal makes for fine arms and armor the rarity of both. Its ore and craftsmen versed in the peculiarities of its forging, ensure the adamantite weapons remain the preserve of the rich and powerful. When Sidolphus Telamon put his plans to destroy the Mother Crystals in motion, 5 of their number towered over the Twins, 3 less than existed eons past. The Mother Crystal of Zemeckis was the first to fall, followed by Drake's Horn in southern Ash and Drake's Eye in the northern territories. Now nothing remains of them save for the scars left behind by their passing. Interesting. Part of the Mother Crystal. Basic information is the brightly shining convolution of shards that sits at the center of each Mother Crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. Hearts, however, have their own methods of self-defense, applying to any attack upon them with unique and deadly magic. Gil's been the common currency of Valisthea ever since the signing of the Continental Accord many centuries ago. The Accord entrusted the administration of the currency to the realm's most trusted merchant guild, headquartered in what would later become the free cities of Canver. The new currency took its name from the founder of said merchant guild, the legendary trader Gilbert the Golden. Trade flourished around the newly established mint, and over time the worship of money grew into a full-fledged religion. The Great Bank of Gilbert, the lender.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
What is the crystal? When Drake's tail came under attack by a maddened Bahamut, the heart of the Mother Crystal responded by delving into its attacker's innermost thoughts, summoning into creation that which most plagued his tortured soul. The wyvern tail that represented trust Prince Dion's father placed in him and his duty to the realm. Okay, so, yeah, and Ultima, we got more power and destruction in Twin Side. The otherworldly being behind much of the tragedy and turmoil that has plagued Valisthea, he means to claim Clive as his vessel, Mythos, purging his will, a will strengthened by the ties of consciousness that bind Clive with others. He unleashes primogenesis upon the world, shrouding it in darkness, turning thousands at Kashyyyk. These ties of consciousness might at last be loosened. Primogenesis is a spell cast by Ultima that casts a roiling pall over all Valisthea. I don't really know anything about it. Oh, my bestiary is kind of getting Getting close to being kind of full here. I dig it. Although it just goes to show how few creatures there are in this world. Which is kind of unfortunate, honestly. Like, huh.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Gonna travel yet? No.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Yes. Yes. There's a storm. And there will be thunder.
Clive, we have a problem.
Oh?
Only one.
What's new?
That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls
Surprise.
alive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
All right.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
I do,
Quick look.
actually. 1, 2, only 3? I can handle that. I'll get there
I can
eventually.
help.
So where I'm going, I'm gonna do hunts first. So there's 9 of knives. Now we got to fight the 10 of clubs. We go to the yaw. Probably there. Oh no, he's a bit away. He's. Oh God, really? He's all the way like over here. Come on, Ambrosia.
This won't be easy. Too slow. Nice try.
All right, no, I want to focus on the big cat. I want to do this. Can't see shit. That was just big as well.
Not good.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not. Oh, I want ambrosia back.
Ready, go? Better already.
Wait. Nope. Straight. An Akashic Eagle. It's like Mega Flare is interesting. I don't know if I like it that much. This area reminds me a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing look here. So
I dodged this. I dodged that too. I didn't.
You're here.
I dodged that. Or I blocked. I hit the circle button. Oh, what? Fuck indeed, man.
That hurt, Torgal. Go, Torgal.
Could have done that better. I'm happy it's over with, but I could have done that better.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
All right. To Dalamil, where there is a quest for me to do. I don't want to talk to you yet.
Fucking leaving. My shop.
Isn't there a side quest around here? No, it's in San Brat.
If I had my pickaxe, I would. Oh, my finest piece.
Good day, my lord. Here you are. My thanks. Fare you well.
Thanks. All right, we're gonna do more hunts before we continue with the main quest. Just as it's Port Easel Day. Another A rank. I'm gonna be able to do the last one on this list here. Now, let's see here. Hold on. Abilities. I'm not gonna lie. Bahamut stuff sucks. Like, I don't know. I just don't think it's really all that good. I'd kind of rather have this back. The lightning rod. If I can master lightning rod, it might be worth it. Let's reset. I do love being able to do that. Being able to reset's pretty nice. We're gonna get that. Satellite stum. Multiple spheres of light that upon striking an enemy deal it continuous damage, binding it to the spot. This I kind of dig. Sounds kind of fun. You're both mastered. I'm gonna upgrade this. What does mastery do? Increases limit break gauge gain upon block attack. Okay. And we're gonna hold it at that, and we're gonna change this. All right. So we're gonna put impulse there. We're gonna put lightning rod there because I think lightning rod is a good damage amplifier. In fact, I'm going to lock it so that I can't. Oh, I forgot I was this one.
Take too many risks.
Where am I going? Oh, wrong one. He's up here. Are those a Kashik Chocobo? No. Not the Chocobos. I'll take that. Some experience points.
Farewell.
Only 200. 100 apiece. Bang. Ah, here they be. The Magath brothers, rank A.
Dark on our shores again. But not for long.
Oh, yeah, okay. Better expect than expected. So it turns out Mega Flare pretty strong and useful if I can get it all the way built up. And I was correct. Lightning Rod, still pretty good at adding additional damage if placed correctly. So that's nice. Where's the next one? Next one. South of Mornbrum in Soundbreck. Cairnorvent Glorious Gate. This thing I'm not going to be able to beat. I almost guarantee it. So I'm going to save here. I'm going to go and try and fight it. And if it doesn't work, well, it doesn't work. Gotta go this way.
I needed that. Come on.
Running past some spiders that are the size of my body.
Time to fight.
Maybe Durgans. Let me guess, I'm not gonna be able to take. Oh, damn. Mornbrum. This next one. I'm not gonna win this fight. What is this?
Be safe.
Ring of the Marksman. What that do? Increase the will damage of magic 10%. I'm actually gonna save here. Because we're about to come upon a beastie that's probably gonna wreck my shit. This big open area, perfect for fighting. A dragon. Svarog. Okay.
Thunder. This beast isn't to be trifled with.
No, it's not. Whoa! That is a lot of fucking. Good, Titanic clock. I'm doing like. One. Two, please. I dodged.
That's all ready. Let's try.
Problem with locking on to him is it locks on to, so like if when his head is not. Oh, not what I wanted to do, but very curious as to what the second half, or the second phase is.
Let's try.
Oh, that's fun. I don't know if I like what's happening here. Nope. I'm gonna waste my regular elixirs on this. I'm gonna use this. Use this. I'm gonna use this. So we started with this. shit. I dodged that. Ooh. Wrong button. Nope. Develop. Fumbling with my button presses. Oh, I don't have any more. Shit. Oh, he's almost down again. Last dance. Oh, this is different than the one he did before. Oh, let's see. Damn. Oh. Where's my last elixir? I was so close. All right. Apparently the last elixir doesn't work like I would want it to. I'm not going to do that again right now. I'm a bit low level for that. I think I should be, for that one, I think I should probably be like at least level, I don't know, at least level 40. I think I'm going to try and do Homeboy up here in a second. So I looked it up because I was curious. Apparently that is the hardest hunt in the game. At least at the highest level. Which, you know, makes sense. And, like, the Reddit post that I looked at, the majority of people are like, yeah, I beat it around level 40, you know. It is what it is. 40 should be okay. And I'm like, damn, I almost beat it level 37. It would have leveled me up, too. Oh, well, I mean, maybe not. This is only 30,000.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Monies? 905?
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Alright. We're going here. Because I want to fight the Breaker of Worlds yet again. I hate how far away this thing is from literally
No use calling Ambrosia now.
every other reasonable area in this game.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
But I think I can beat him now. I feel more confident in my abilities. I mean, if I made it as far as I did in Svarog, that did make it pretty far. I think I can do this jump. I just need to make sure my blocking's on point. And my dodging works really well.
All right.
No Minotaurs, eh? Interesting.
That'll do, girl.
Let me save here. No. Jesus. So that I can just reload. Is that a goblin?
It's over.
This game is up for best RPG at the Game Awards. And I don't know how I feel about that. It's not to say this game does not have RPG elements, because it does. But I don't know if I'd classify it as an RPG. It's more of an action-adventure, especially with how action-adventure games these days have become more RPG in the way that they do characters. I'm looking at you, Assassin. I blocked that.
To me, boy.
Not worth it. Too much damage.
Time to fight.
Help me, boy.
I needed that.
I used a few too many thingamabobs.
There's no turning back. Titan!
Oh, hey. Can't block that. I gotta remember that. Hate going to the map because I have to wait for it to load. And like, it's the only thing in this game that takes a while to load. Nope. Use my other one. I don't care. I'm tempted to go back and fight the other one just because I think I can do it. But also, no. Got our Calcum for it. Let's go.
Back to sleep with you.
Okay. Now I have quests I can do. Let's head back to the hideaway, restock our supplies, and then talk to Golt. See what the quests are.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Whatever, Karen. You know you like me. Putting up a pretense of not liking me. Everybody likes me. I'm handsome. Strong. I'm everything that the people could ask. Alright, go.
How are you doing?
How are you?
First, we find Isabel.
Can I not do any of the side quests until I started hated them? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see what he has to say, because I have a feeling he's just going to point me in the direction of these main quests. In which case, I guess.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Oh, we can get a thing from her, from Desiree. What have ye?
I wasn't expecting you back.
pall lifted. Hugo's men are gone, and with them the fear in our hearts. Once more shall the markets echo with mirth and merriment. And it is you we have to thank.
You earned this.
1,500 ability points. Holy shit. Amber. Talisman of priming. I'll tell you what. The fact that they call it priming
All done?
is... It's like sexual in nature.
Clive. Quick look.
Okay. It is the main quest. I like Isabel. We'll go help her. Alright, so main quest. We've done all the side quests that we can for right now. Ooh.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts.
I saw it with my own eyes.
I don't want to take on Svarog again until I'm at, probably until after this mission. He wasn't too tough. I just need to be patient. And he'll go down eventually. If I could increase my damage output.
My lord, my lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
One moment. I'm just looking to see what some of these other hunts are. More of the same. None of it's really all that, like... Aha. There's one that I think is looking forward to. We'll get there when we get there. Save before heading into the hunt location. A lot on the tourist marks will pack a punch. The S-Rings especially have the ability to kill you in 2 hits. If you do end up dying, you'll have to respawn at the closest obelisk, which in most cases is very far away. Give yourself some time by saving just before the fight. You can revert to your safe house. Try again. Some of the more difficult hunts will really test your patience as the fearsome foes deal half of your health in one hit. However, there's no punishment in dying. You know you're going to die. Focus on learning the enemy's moveset to head to the next one. Yep. Alright. That's all I need. Okay. Sorry. Alright, visit the garrison. Garrison, eh? I think... You know what? Yesterday I said I'll keep it short. Today, I think I'm going to finish up this quest. And probably call it good for the evening. I would like to try to get to sleep earlier. Just for the sake of my well-being.
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days.
Because they're all dead.
What would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered. Or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit is what you are.
I'll have a word with him.
I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly, and sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
You have to have that sultry voice when you talk to me.
Talk to the survivors.
Waiting for Jill to just be like, I don't like the way she talks to you. Unless you like it. In which case, would you
You're a
prefer I
bikeman, yes?
talk to you that way too?
What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right.
They did.
Back of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
Don't leave me,
They're
Paul.
still in
It's
the
all
cabin.
right.
Give me your arm.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now.
At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Can I get there from here?
Good girl.
You kind of wish I could fight on the back. Oh, I can! There's nothing on this. There's nothing on the side of the screen that says that I can do that. I'm glad I pushed buttons. Bringing it back to the old. When did I stop just pressing buttons? Actually, I don't think I ever really did. But in a game like this, it's just so hand-holdy. It's like
mistakes.
No, that's fine. Did well, Ambrosia. Thank you.
Nice try.
Go, bitch. Okay. Let's do it the right way. Thank you. There's a trophy in this game for taking down a boss without taking damage. And I can see that being a thing if, like, I learned the speed run. I'm not going to learn the speed run. Although, I want to take a look at it. I want to see what it is. It is unlikely that I will actually do it, but I do want to see what the speed run is. Or more. Or more with their weird, racist slave owners.
Clive, look!
I see them. With me. Stay down. Fighter!
Should I try?
Save your strength.
Throw a thing at me. Now he's in. Good. Okay. In.
Finished.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
That all the people in Moor are dead.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
Why did he look at me when he said that? Don't look at Clive. Look at her.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Yeah. It's what we do, dame. Martha's Rest? No, we'll do Martha's Rest last. Go to Dalamil. Lubar.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
All right.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
There. I forgot to prioritize.
We just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
And then you
That's
want to
enough.
argue with her again.
Both of you.
Simple. Really.
Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Yeah. Adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies.
I don't remember this guy.
The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Okay, back to Lubar. I suppose.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other
when all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits?
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Okay. Cool.
Picture it, Conrad. Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself.
Use the sword.
Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
What's that supposed to mean? It means that you're an oaf. You're really only good at a couple things. One of which is being a useful idiot.
Shop.
And swinging your sword.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
No.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask.
Yes, I'll kill them.
I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Yeah, but they're both defending their home.
It will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Let's try. They mean to overwhelm us. Wrestler!
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
I mean, considering there was more than just two of them, I would imagine yes. They managed to survive. I would hope. Oh, just
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
All right, onward to the last one.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
He's gonna die if we don't get him to anything.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as Martha says?
More.
don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
This move's kind of sick. This impulse, I dig it quite a bit. Does some damage. That was easy. Kind of hoping it would be a little more challenging than that. Hopefully there's more.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Oh, good, there's more.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Never. Oh, hey, look.
What are you after?
Restoratives.
Thanks very much. There you go. That all, is it?
How do I get to where I'm looking to go?
My brothers.
When she said lift, I thought she meant this.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh, of course. He had a man.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
I deserve that. Ooh, so close to level up. Probably level up after this fight. Or after the quest gets turned in.
Is anyone hurt?
No.
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job?
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the obelisk. Assuming it'll let me. Oh, it's on the way to East Pool. So wait, how do I get over there? I gotta go around.
Mad dogs. A lot of them.
Can I heal? Nice.
What are you after? Thanks very much. Much obliged.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
All right.
They're headed for the rest.
This should clear out most.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Of course, choke. Oh man, my screen went black and I got real scared for a second. Is that an Ahriman?
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round to wait. Shall we?
Aw, it actually used that? That sucks. No, it's an Akashic play. Okay.
Nice try.
Level? Level? Yay. Barely.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Now think about it, Sir Wade must be getting. Oh no, Sir Wade's like in his 40s, so there's that. I would assume, because it's been 20 years since that part in the beginning of the game, and I would assume he was like 18 at the youngest, 20 to 22 at the oldest. So that'd put him like 38 to 42. It's fun thinking about how old the people in this game
There's
are.
someone I'd like you to meet.
Because they are.
Oscar, over here.
Considering what Final Fantasy protagonists typically are.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade.
Can I join you?
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Alright, return to the hideaway and speak to Otto. No green bubbles anywhere. Can't wait till I get into Waloed. That's gonna be fun. New missive? Well, let's go have a look.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
You have an uncanny talent of showing up where you're most needed. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic. And us. More of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without worrying of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending the Tor. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He's a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking, so as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield. The realm has none more worthy than you. Thanks, Wade. Appreciate it. Also, thanks, I guess. The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls. We're not clearing out a few threats remain down in the reeds, though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. Alright, 1 second. My eyeball's driving me nuts. I gotta wipe it with something. I'll be right back. Sorry. Shit happened. Anyway. Ooh. Side quest. The Garden League. God damn it. Still not fixed. Have put aside their differences for this time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake pit relative leisure. For that, I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill service, would we? Give the town's thanks for helping rid us of thralls. We are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. God damn it. You ever get it to where, like, you go to wipe your eye and then it just constantly feels like it's wet and, like, the eyelashes are, like, sticking to each other? I imagine it's because I didn't, like, wash my hands after I ate food. And so, like, something got in my eye. It happens every so often, and it's in the corners. It's not. So, like, what it does is it causes my eye to, like, blur, and I can't see shit out of. I don't know. It's making everything fucking blurry, and I don't like it. It's. Sucks. I'll be done soon enough. Okay. Has taken a seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once again calling. But I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders, just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Alright, I'm gonna go talk to Otto, finish up this quest. Or at least start the end portion of it, and then call it good for the evening. Have some ice cream and go to bed.
Did you see that?
Sounds
Tell me you saw that.
Was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
It's a video game.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Okay. Broham's awake. Hello, Joshua.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Yeah, story time, please.
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now.
One second. Mythos, the name by which Ultima addresses Clive, appears to be his title for the vessel of limitless power that he means to make of the young Lord Marquess. See, I'm happy that they're spelling it this way instead of spelling it like Marquis, and everybody says Marquis, and it's like, no, this is Marquess. The being identifies Clive as the mythos he has long sought by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of Ifrit, having the power to absorb the ether of other icons. Okay.
It or he, as you say, needs me. Why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav.
Oh no.
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
Where's his friend?
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Answers my question.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
But then who would look after me? All right, we got quests and stuff, but we will save those for next. I'm really tempted to see what they are. Okay, so it's tomes. Okay. Yep. What am I looking at here?
Veteran's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts.
11:20. 13:16.
Come again. I may have
Is there
more
anything
for
new
ya.
added? There is. Oh yeah. Okay, so tomorrow is gonna be. Maybe okay, not tomorrow. Next time will be. Oh, there's only 2. Oh. Okay. Actually. Next time, I will do a bunch of side content. We'll do the side quests that are here for Karen, Blackthorn, and Tomes. And then we'll proceed with the game, and we can take on the pack once we get to Tabor. Because it's after Tabor that it's south of Tabor. In a direction that we have to go anyway. Yeah, that'll do it for me for today. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate it. I doubt I'll be on tomorrow night. It's Friday and I like taking Friday out. And I'll be on Saturday. Probably in the evening. I don't know. It's supposed to be kind of like nice out this weekend, and I have some yard work that needs to be taken care of. Leaves. It's that time of year. The leaves need to go away. Be it me mulching them with the lawnmower that I have, or me bagging them up, which I really don't want to do. We'll see. Either way, I will be back this weekend with more of this for sure. Probably both Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, follow and turn on the alerts if you want. Otherwise, thanks again, and I hope you have a good rest of your week. Hope you have a good weekend, and hope you stop by again in the future. Until next time, bye.